others look okay. They're a little messy. Hello and welcome to another small sightless video here. Small is probably not the right word to describe this video at all because it is a very long, multi-part, I haven't decided on how many parts yet, even video about a small road trip that me and the wonderful Jackie took just a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago. We decided to take a 10-day drive across the United States, and you know, the whole time around I decided this time I would try and film the entire vacation. I don't know, I wanted to film interesting or fun things that we found or did or saw, because we came across a lot during the trip, and it was just kind of a fun experience. I don't know, I thought it might be interesting to make a little bit of a video of it. Maybe some people would find that interesting, maybe some people won't. If so, this video is probably not for you, but if you're into that kind of thing and very long videos about driving to interesting places around the States, then stick around. You might enjoy it. The lighting on my mask looks weird. I want to turn that light on over there. I don't actually think that light did anything for the video, but oh well. This is going to be a long video, a multi-cut version of the whole trip, and I might narrate a few parts here and there. Some parts that don't have any context I'll do. That's why I'm doing this part right now, to give you an intro. I'm in lazy suit right now. I didn't feel like getting the whole thing out, so I just have the mask on, but oh well. That's what you'll see. So without further ado, here is the start of the trip. Taking a video. It's the start. This is Scalie road trip, vlog number 1, day 1. Driving for 6 hours from Michigan to Illinois. What else should I say?
It's fun.
It's fun. We got snacks. We got water.
It's too early.
It's not too early because it's 8. It's very late, actually. I just thought it was kind of funny. There's dark, stormy rain clouds and that bright blue sky. And it's raining on us. Now it actually is raining on us.
It's hailing.
Now just a minute later, we're in bright, sunny sun. Very strange. Scalie update time. We had to take an 8-kilometer, I don't know how many miles, detour because they closed one of the exit ramps. So half the highway's closed. Now we're going to be stuck behind a bazillion trucks and going super slow, and it stinks. The people who want to just go this way have to come that way and then go this way, and the people who want to go this way regularly have to go this way too. Alright, this time I'm taking video. I gotta tell this. It's not my fault.
It is.
I was videotaping and I actually just took a picture and I didn't take a video. It's not my fault.
Okay, there's a road work coming.
But what I was videotaping is the horrible amount of trucks.
Wow, look at this, how close this is.
And this horrible traffic here. I hate this so much.
There's road work. We're gonna be stuck.
And this road work. We're in the Chicago area. Nobody likes Chicago, and that's why it's so trafficy. There. Now we're out of the Chicago terribleness and into country roads, nice and calm. Nobody around. Blue sky. Nice fields. Much more relaxing and calming. We made it. Here we are. It's Rock Island Auction House.
Made it finally.
After 6 hours?
Nah. Where's the park? Customer parking. That's where we're going.
So this is the first destination of our trip, which is Rock Island Auction House. And for those of you who don't know, this is an auction house that sells primarily firearms and historic artifacts. And they're known for having really unique and interesting historic weaponry. If any of you know the channel Forgotten Firearms, Ian from that channel frequents this place, and he looks at some of the cool and intricate mechanics of the weapons, and so we went to the auction house to take a look around. I don't have very good video of this part because at the front desk they told us not to take video inside, so I kind of took some stealth video holding the camera, down by my side, and it didn't come out very well at all. But after that, somebody inside along the way told us that we could record, but I still didn't take any video because it was kind of awkward. But at the auction house they had, a few really big ticket items. Something I really was looking to see was this really beautiful original FG-42 weapon. For those of you who don't care about firearms, this isn't going to matter at all to you, but this is a super historic weapon from World War II. It's super rare to see one in the United States. I think it's sold for around $300,000 at this auction. There's no way I would ever bid on that, no. It's too much for me. But it was cool to see it, and I even got to hold it. So that was, well, I got to hold reproduction. But the reproduction was really cool too. We just got done at Rock Island Auction House. Looked at a whole bunch of guns and fun stuff and historic things. I'm gonna go back to the auction tomorrow and actually watch the auction part of the auction. We got to hold a whole bunch of really cool historic guns and look at a bunch of stuff and placed a bid or two, and that was neat. So now we're going over to the hotel. Still a nice day out, and we're gonna see what's there. I'm making video.
Hey, it could be that bridge.
What bridge is this?
The big bridge.
This is the big bridge. I don't know what bridge it is, but it's a cool bridge. Where are we?
Rock Island, Illinois.
We're in Rock Island, Illinois. What's that say? Centennial Bridge.
It's bridge time.
This kind of reminds me of the bridge in Grand Rapids, only it's like a double-sized version.
Yeah, that's way more.
We made it. I said we're at the hotel. Here's a super fancy hotel. It's cool. I don't know where we go. This check-in?
Is it chicken?
I don't know. We made it to the hotel. A little view of the city. We're in Ohio now, right? We're in Ohio?
Yeah.
We're in Ohio. Right across the river from Illinois. Just got back from Rock Island auction. That's a nice little room. Even got, did I say Ohio? I meant Iowa. It's even got a TV in the bathroom mirror. I said Iowa. Didn't I say Iowa? I said Iowa. I don't know. Exploring downtown. It's a big theater. Looking for food. Trying to find a restaurant. There's one nearby named Phoenix that we're gonna try out. That's gonna be tasty. So, where are we again? What town is this?
Davenport?
Davenport? Alright. Here we are at Phoenix. It's actually pretty cozy in here. I don't want this guy thinking I was making a video of him. I'm being a food vlogger now, taking a video of food. But it's super cool because they have an open kitchen, and I love that because you can watch them make your food. It's really nice food. Vlog time. We're in Davenport, Ohio? Iowa.
Iowa's the other way.
Davenport, Ohio. There's super old bridge over on that side. Across there is Illinois. And then we have the new bridge over on this side.
There's a dam. That's a dam.
Oh, that's a dam?
There's a dam and then the bridge is behind it.
You want to go walk and look at the dam bridge? Whatever?
Can you walk on the dam?
I don't know. We can
Maybe
go find
we
out.
can.
We're going to go walk on the dam bridge.
If you can.
If we can. And then here's the city.
It's nice, actually. Look out for the bike.
Now we're on the other side of the dam.
Oh,
Can't walk on it. What? Oh, there's a guy on it, yeah.
Working.
They're saying you could sneak on it,
Yeah,
but
you'll be already caught.
they don't want you on it. So, and there's a guy up there, but there's
Super loud bridge.
railroad and car bridge in one, and then the dam right here. That's kind of interesting. And then
It actually makes it sound.
old school looking city, early Americas. Kind of neat. So here's the bridge. It's super loud because it's just metal grates. But it's kind of neat and really old. It's just really loud. Somewhat interesting though.
Bolts are new.
Oh, nobody's here now. Oh, here comes somebody. You can hear him coming a mile away. Now there's a train going over the bridge. It's really loud. You can't see it really from here.
It's shaking.
But the entire bridge is shaking violently. Look at the railing.
Oh, it's a heavy load.
This is terrible.
This is a small earthquake.
I wish I could see the train
Yeah,
from
you
here.
can see it. Although the cars are loud there, the train is just shaking the entire bridge.
Well, the cars are really loud, and the train just has the constant low rumble.
It's shaking the whole bridge.
I hate it.
Look at the beats.
By a baseball game now, next to the other bridge, way far away from that bridge. We're taking a walk. Here's the baseball game from on top of a bridge, but it's not a terrible viewing spot. And then, of course, you got the Mississippi right next to it. Day 2, we're getting some breakfast. I'm filthy. They said it's at the Bix place. They said this place, didn't she? I don't know. Pretty sure that's what she said. There's fancy electric menus. Ooh.
So this is the first hotel we stayed at. This is called the Blackhawk Hotel. It was a pretty nice, fancy little hotel, and it was in the town of Davenport. Not much to say about it, really. Yeah, that's it.
Look, a normal cement truck.
No.
Yes,
It's-
finally.
It's stupid. Here's a nice little lounge area. It's outdoor. And then here, just pool area. Here we go, leaving the hotel. Off back to the auction house to watch the auction. That's today's attraction. Then after that, it's more driving. Drive, and eventually we'll hit Mount Rushmore.
No, it's tomorrow.
Well, yeah,
We'll stop somewhere.
we won't get there till tomorrow though. So, lots of road next. We made it. Time to go watch the auction. Maybe I can take a video. What?
So the next day we went to the auction itself, and we just watched it for a little bit. Rock Island auction, I think this was their second biggest auction ever to date. I don't remember the exact number of how much money they sold, but it's well in the millions of dollars that they sold. I want to say the highest, or the item that sold for the most, it went for $700,000, which is just outrageous. Me and Drake were watching this auction, and it was just almost it was really entertaining because it was mind-blowing just how, you know, fast these bids were going up and how much money people were spending. It was really something else. We placed a small bid that we knew wouldn't win on something just for fun. We didn't get to watch that item specifically get auctioned because it was the next day and we had to leave this day. But still, it was really interesting to watch this bid and just see the prices go up and up. And some of the items people were buying, like they had this really cool Gatling gun, like a big thing on these giant wheels, and it came with like a cargo trailer behind it. That was really cool. They're auctioning off cannons. They had like a 10-foot long punt gun that they were auctioning off. Just some really cool historic stuff.
The bid is on the floor at $60,000. It's got to be $65,000. It's got to be $65,000 that you want in. It's for sale. It's on the floor. 100,000 bid, 110,000. At 100 bid, 110. I'm glad we got that guy. 110 and now 120. And now 120. And now 120. It's got to be 120,000. It's got to be 120. It's against you on the phones. Got to be 150 and now 160. It's on the phones. 150,000 bid, 160,000. It's on the phones. 150,000. Got to be 160,000 live, or the phones, or the back of the room. 150,000, it's got to be 160,000. You go 160,000, got to be $160,000 where? All in. All done. I don't want to miss anybody on this gun. Last call. Fair warning, fair warning. Sold at 150,000, bidder number 2307, 2307. And thanks for the help.
12-pounder U.S. model 1857 light field gun with the field carriers and the case on. Here we go. Let's get them started at 65,000, bid 70,000, now 75,000 where? 110,000 live, all through, all done. Last call. Fair warning at 110,000. Sold $100,000 to bidder 22 Rock Island live. Live.
1895 Gatling with a carriage and a case on. And this is the one that we said that maybe, you know, it could be attributed to the San Juan Hill.
Absolutely. If anyone can, this one can. And, you know, Gatling guns are like Pattersons and Walkers and 1/1000s. They don't exist. So when it rains and pours, we had one in the last sale. You know, we want you to go 15 or 20 years without seeing one of these for sale. So here we go with great history. Gatling guns are always great.
All right, here we go. Let's get started. I've got 90,000, now 95. 95, now 100, now 110. 110, now 160. Historic Gatling gun for 160,000. 150's in the lead, now 160. And he advanced to 160. I'm going to give it a last call, though. I'm going to give it a fair warning at 160,000. Fair warning. Sold at 150,000 at bidder number 22 Rock Island Live.
Not bad.
$100 more, you can get a better motor, the newer ones that they have.
Free food.
Newer, newer motor.
New update. Just got done at the auction house. Back on the road. No plans except to be at Mount Rushmore sometime tomorrow. So we just got to do a lot of driving. If we see anything fun, we can stop. If not, we can just keep driving. Something interesting already. We're hitting a bridge. Which might not be that interesting, but it's fun. It's a blue bridge. Bye, Illinois.
We're not gonna miss you.
We don't miss you. There. We found a nice little park to stay at. And just walk around for a little bit and get out of the car. Pretty nice looking. Oh yeah, there's wood paths and all kinds of stuff. We're in Iowa City now, so not too far away, but you know, we made a little distance. This little quacker. Such a giant park. So we stopped at a little sports store, outdoor store. I was looking for some food because we were going to go camping in a little bit, and I thought maybe I'd make a special little cooking video, but all I can find here are seasonings, sadly. Seasonings, and then you know, stuff for making sausage and whatnot, you know, taking your hunting prize and cooking it up. There's no actual food, sadly. So maybe I'll go somewhere else and see if they have something as well. We stopped by a little military surplus store. We got some food for camping and other little trinkets. I didn't take any videos in there though because it was super quiet and would have been kind of awkward. I didn't want people to get mad at me. But that's what we got. Now we're gonna hit the road again, probably, I think. Vlog time. Still driving through the corn state. Lots of corn. It's been like this for a few hours now. We still got a few hours till we make it to Sioux Falls. We're still driving, just looking at the tons and tons of wind farms that are all around. Bunch over here, bunch over there. There was a bunch.
They're in front of us.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them back there.
They're going all the way to the horizon.
They go all the way to the horizon. Is there more over there?
There's more there, and they go all, look at there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just all the way to the horizon. You can see them.
Oh, those. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're all blinking at the same time.
I think the blinking red is a little eerie. I don't know if you can
They're
see it
all
on the
blinking.
video.
You can see it there. Look at that.
So as we drove, we're trying to drive and make it to the Black Hills. We knew we weren't going to make it today and that we were going to have to stop somewhere. So this was our destination. We wanted to make it this far. We arrived really late at night, just booked a hotel, whatever we could find. And this, I'll say, thumbs down. It's by far the worst hotel we stayed at. I mean, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just not good either. The room we had was... It was really loud because it was right next to reception. There was a big crack under the door so you could hear everything that people were saying. We were whispering in bed because we didn't want people to overhear what we were talking about. It was loud and it was noisy. The room was kind of, and it included breakfast, but well, you'll see what breakfast entailed, and there was some much better breakfast later on down the road.
We're gonna make a waffle here. And now we wait. Well, could have came out better, but not terrible. How do I get this off here? I'm gonna need two hands for this, I think. Oh, got some breakfast. Now it's morning. Didn't make a little video last night because I was so sleepy. We got here at this hotel and it's really late, so I just went to bed. But now we got some breakfast. Not a great view out there. Gonna hit the road soon. I stole a bagel and orange too for later. And Drecky's got some snacks as well. So now we're just getting ready to go, and then it's 5 hours to hit Mount Rushmore.
So, look at that. What river is that?
I don't know. We're back on the road, onto Mount Rushmore, going over this big river. And it looks cool, so I got the camera out. There's people in a boat there.
Bogey boat.
So far this has been the one point of interest in our couple hours driving so far. Otherwise it's been farms, corn, billboards, talk of wall drug and trading posts and
Oasis.
and some oasis or something. Well, that's about it. This guy's going to 1880 town. We're not.
We can go there next time.
Looks
We're going the other way.
supposed to be a historic town. Taking a short rest at a rest stop. Just kind of sitting down for a little bit. It's nice weather out. Had some snacks. And, I don't know, not much going on. Now we're getting into some more rocky terrain. Yeah, video. So, definitely more mountainy, less crops over here, a lot more dry. We've been passing these wall drug signs for the past 200 miles and we're almost to the famous town of Wall. Oh, is that wall drug right there?
I don't know, maybe.
I think it is, because it's got the giant dino.
It's one of the dinos. This guy's going to...
Oh, wall drug exit. So, there's the dino. Is that wall drug?
Yeah.
Wall drug is somewhere in there.
This is all wall drug.
Oh, this is all wall drug?
Yes.
I don't know.
Everything is wall. Wall food, wall auto shop,
This is,
wall...
I see a big wall drug sign in there.
It's all wall. It all belongs to the wall.
Oh, look, there's like a little rodeo going on. That's cool. Football game too.
Last chance, wall drug.
Last chance wall drug. No wall drug for us. Maybe on the way back.
Oh my god, look at this guy.
Now we made it to the other side of South Dakota. We're in the Black Hill area with lots of cool nature around. We saw lots of cool places on the way into alongside the road that maybe we'll stop at later. Like a candy store, dinosaur museum, Christmas village, reptile sanctuary. So we'll be at Mount Rushmore soon, and we have a little camping spot we can hike into, and that'll be nice. Look at this little town. Oh, it's so weird. It's like just tucked in the mountainside.
USA shop. What do they say? 30-06 in there, and 45 calibers.
Ooh, is that a zipline? Or ski lift or something?
That's a bobsled thing.
Oh, that's the bobsled thing.
You go up there in a little cart, I guess.
It's Mount Rushmore. We found it. We did it. Mount Rushmore's right above us. I got a little shot of it. It's probably an opportunity here. Well, not really. But I saw it good earlier too. Nice view of it. And now we're driving to camping. Even besides Mount Rushmore, it's really pretty here. Like, oh, well, you can kind of see Mr. Washington there up above. But like the rocks and the scenery, it's really cool. I really like it.
So this is the Black Hills. We made it. We set up a little camp spot here, and we're going to be camping for the night in this location. It was really a pretty fun experience. Might be my favorite experience of the whole trip because one, I love camping, but two, it was such a beautiful location. It was really, really pretty and really calm to.
Oh, chipmunks eat chicken? Oh, he scampered away. Walking through the campground now. Taking video of people's campers. It's really pretty here. And it's got that nice classic campfire smell. We're gonna see if we can hike around the lake. That's gonna be fun. Lots of nice nature. Kind of looks like a neat campground anyway, because people aren't super packed together in here for American camping. Can you see the Mount Rushmore rock from here? It must be over there then. Now it's really quiet. That's nice. Should be this quiet all the time. Almost better. No. Well, the rock layers are cool. And here's a super creepy tunnel that we're definitely not gonna get murdered in. I have it on film though, just in case. Although it's not uploading anywhere, so.
Echo.
It's very strange. I'm gonna call this place Murder Cave. Well, at least it comes out to someplace that's kind of pretty. Yep. And coming out the other side of Murder Cave, back where we came from, yeah, you can see this area is built so that the lake over there, if it gets too high, it overflows into here through Murder Cave and out the other side. This is the part of the lake that's got the road next to it, and also Murder Cave. Our campsite is on the other side of the lake. You won't be able to see it, but it's over there. Some nicer scenery away from Murder Cave now. Nice little path here. That's the heater pack.
You can warm your hands with your phone. I need this orange.
I'm gonna have it.
Oh. It's spoiled.
It's spoiled? Oh, that's terrible.
Why is it spoiled? Isn't that from the morning?
Yeah, it's from a hotel.
Oh, look at that.
Morning of day 4 on our little road trip. I managed to climb up to the top of one of these rocky hills just for a nice view of the area right as the sun comes up. You can see the lake over there, and we're camped out right next to it. And then Mount Rushmore is that way. I don't think it's that mountain. It's a little bit further in the distance. And then you have this really beautiful view in front of you of the hills and the trees. It's really quite special. I'm gonna hike down now and go back to camp and probably make up some breakfast. So that's what's next on the docket. So, on my way back down the mountain, and I stumbled across this here, which is a little interesting. Handy Sparkling Cola. This is Cola. Made by the Columbia Beverage Company? Denver. I can't make out exactly what it says. But I just think it's a little interesting that it got left here and it stayed here so long. It's obviously empty and rusted away, and there's another can. Oh, it's a bottle right behind it. But I wonder how many people have found this little nook here. It's kind of tucked away into these rocks, but still a little interesting. Alright, back down we go. We left camping, we made it to Mount Rushmore, We parked, and now we're walking into the actual park area of the memorial. There's a lot of people here. A lot more than I expected. I didn't realize there was like this whole area here. I thought it was just like a little platform where you look at the mountain. I guess so. Here's the up-close view from the viewing platform. Lots of people. Leaving Mount Rushmore now. Taking a trip. We got a 9-hour drive to get to Yellowstone now. But we'll probably stop at some places in between and look at some stuff and take breaks and get food and all that. We're coming up to the tunnel.
I'm so excited about tunnels.
Well, it's just kind of neat. Because it's a big rock tunnel you drive through.
It's Miner's Gateway.
Miner's Gateway. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of cool. We found a giant candy store. And we're going to stop and look and buy food and candy.
On our way out of Keystone, we stumbled upon a whole bunch of places. I listed them earlier in the video, but this one specifically we wanted to stop at because it was really cool. It's not the biggest candy store, but it's a really big candy store that's over there in Keystone. They had all kinds of stuff. They had, you know, just about every general candy you can imagine. They had popcorn, they had, you know, giant jawbreakers, all these jellies, a whole bunch of fun stuff that you could get. And we spent a good, I don't know, probably an hour or so walking around this candy store, just looking at the huge variety of candies they had. Candies and sodas and ready-made desserts, all kinds of stuff. So we picked out a bunch of little things here and there and got a basket full. I'm going to show them off later in just a minute here too, but man, it was a really fun experience seeing that candy store. I hear Dracky upstairs. I think he's fine. Go away!
You're doing stuff.
I'm not doing anything.
I see everything.
You don't see anything.
I want to take my potatoes.
You don't get to. Go back in your room. Close the door.
You're fine.
Otherwise I can't finish this. Go away!
Where's bacon soda?
Right here.
Oh, bacon and ketchup soda?
Mix them together.
Pickle soda, buffalo wing soda. I'm really curious about the ranch soda. What'd you find?
Sarsaparilla.
Oh, sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
No. What is that?
You got Mao Zedong, you got Kim Jong-un, and you got, what's his name? Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi. Of the dictators.
Wow. Surprised they don't have lemonade.
Yeah, you have nuclear orange bomb, doomsday lemonade, and cream
Taste the
Mike
apocalypse. These are great.
I like this one most.
This one's the most fun. Doomsday lemonade. Chocolate covered pickles, huh? We drove. Oh, my bag. Oh no, my receipt. Okay, take two. We drove a little further down the road, and now we stopped at a little rest stop, and I can show off my score from the candy store. We got some coffee here. I forget what this coffee is already. Mountain.
It's their Mount Rushmore blend.
Mount Rushmore blend coffee. I don't know, it's for a friend who likes coffee. Same with these Dr. Pepper jelly beans. We have a friend who likes Dr. Pepper way too much, so those seem fun. This is something Dracky found. Black Hills Wild Rosehip Tea, because they eat rosehip everything in Poland, so why not tea? Also, Dracky found some dried apples, which, you know, sound good. Now we have the Bob Ross collection. We have Bob Ross Positive Energy Drink, and also Bob Ross Happy Little Treatments. So that's fun. Then just an assorted bag of different candies. Little berry candies and hard lemon candies and, I don't know, Mike and Ike's or something. Yeah, just little candies. We've got a Lion bar. That's just a chocolate bar. Nestle. This is something I picked out. Chicken and waffles with maple syrup chocolate bar. I think that sounds really fun. Chicken and waffles are delicious. I've got some Black Hills red licorice. So it's licorice, so you know what you're getting. Nothing like super crazy, but it's Black Hills brand, so that sounds fun. Let's see. This is what is this? Herbal flavored candies.
It's hard candy.
What flavor is it?
Horror
Hound?
Horror Hound.
I don't know what that is, but it's
Me neither, but that's why I want to try it.
okay. None of us know what this is, but we'll try it and see what exactly a Horehound candy is. And then the very last thing we have, way over here, prickly pear, old-fashioned hard candies. So that sounds kind of interesting. I never had prickly pear flavored anything before, so I wanted to try it out. So this is our little candy collection over here. We also got some drinks that aren't pictured here because I didn't bring them out from the car. Well, now we stopped at Ruby Tuesday for a little bit of food, so we took a little bit of a break from driving. Got a long ways to go still, but now, you know, we got hungry, so we wanted to stop. And this is a little town. We're in the town of Gillette right now, in Wyoming, so we're making good time. We might make it to Yellowstone still tonight. Not really sure because it's such a long drive still, but at least we have, you know, a nice little break right now. We ordered some food, and that's going to be coming out soon. Just kind of relaxing in the outdoor eating area. It was nice. Food's here. I show your food. What? It's food time.
Oh, okay. That's a towel.
Back to driving. In the distance, probably can't see it on camera, but there's some super huge mountains way back there beyond that hill that you can see very clearly. You can just barely see the outline of those mountains. That's the first glimpse, I guess, we're getting of the mountains in the west as we drive further and further. Other than that, there's really nothing around this area.
It's Wyoming.
It's Wyoming. Here we are in Wyoming, in absolutely the middle of nowhere. It's a pretty neat view, but it's really nothing around for forever. We just stopped for a second because there's like a little sign here and a little trail, and I don't know. Thought it'd be interesting to take a short rest before we make it to Buffalo. This is one of those times where I always think about, like, if I could peer into my future and see, like, just a random moment in time of where I would be, I wonder how confused I would be. And I can imagine past me peering into the future right now, seeing me in this place very different, very far from my hometown, and wonder what on earth I'm doing way out here in the absolute middle of nowhere. Kind of funny, in a way. I don't know, just random thoughts.
Wyoming.
That's Wyoming for you.
Just deer. Man.
Just driving through, you know, casual deer crossing the street. So we're a little closer to Yellowstone, still a ways away. Had to drive super far north so we can go around some mountains. And now we're driving through a small town because it's the only way around the mountain. We're making our way up the side of the mountain. Slowly but surely along the winding path. We keep going.
No, there's camp rules on the camp. It's different.
I don't know.
I don't think you can just camp in a national forest.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know how it works. I'm not from here. We took a little stop to admire. We came all the way from down there. That's something. Just a couple deer taking their time. We're just kind of winding through this mountain, I guess. Been driving these winding roads for the past, I don't know, hour or so. Just in and out of the train, all around these cliffs and mountains and all throughout everywhere. We made it through the mountains finally. Now we're out to this kind of rocky, reddish terrain.
This is where we had probably the longest stretch of drive ahead of us. We wanted to make it, it was like, I don't know, a 10 or 12 hour drive, which in thinking back on it, wasn't super feasible to go straight from Mount Rushmore to Yellowstone, but we wanted to try and do it anyway. We had another camping reservation in actual Yellowstone, but unfortunately the drive was just too long and we just couldn't make it that far. So instead we stayed in a little small town. It's right next to Yellowstone just about, and the town is called Cody. And it was probably one of the biggest disappointments not getting to camp in Yellowstone of the trip, but it was also really cool getting to stay in Cody because for such a small town we had a lot of really neat things there. The first thing we did was late at night we stopped into this hotel called the Wild Rose Hotel, or motel, and that was, actually a pretty decent experience. The people were super friendly, the room was nice and clean, it was a cool little area, overall decent hotel. We had some food at a restaurant called Candies. I didn't take any videos there, but I got a giant cinnamon roll for only $3. That's got to be one of the best deals I've ever had on this trip.
We are in the small town of Cody. We just got done eating and got out of our little hotel for the night, and now we're gonna go to Cody Firearms Experience or something like that and shoot some guns, because that sounds fun. But still a cool little small town, lots of little touristy shops and areas. We ate at a restaurant called Granny's. That was a very small town restaurant. It was good.
Four more cranks. Make sure it's empty. Cool. Yes, sir.
Just got done shooting at Cody Firearms Experience. That was super fun. Got to try out the Gatling gun. Jackie tried out the P90. So small little town has some fun, neat little things in it. Now we're gonna be off again. On our way to Yellowstone now. So we didn't make it last night. It's only 10 o'clock though, so we're not losing too much time. We got to stop by breakfast, we got to shoot some fun guns, and yeah, now we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day in some nice nature. Just stop by whatever we see that's gonna be looking fun. More tunnels! This is just as exciting as it was in Black Hills.
No climbing on tunnels.
Oh, the scenery here is really nice. We finally officially crossed over into Yellowstone. So now we're just at the east entrance, driving our way through. We got a nice little map here from the gate. We're gonna take a look. We're over here on the map. So as we drive through our destination, it's gonna be all the way to Old Faithful. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff to see on the way, and maybe some other stuff that's up here. There's gonna be a lot to see. So we're gonna do whatever we find. Something kind of interesting here. We're at Yellowstone, parked and getting some foods. We have this bag of chips we brought from home, and it's super, super puffed up because we're at, you know, such a high elevation. It's just kind of funny. It almost feels like it's gonna pop.
So here we are at the end of part 1. Me and Dreki finally made it to Yellowstone. We're in the actual park, driving around, walking around, looking at all the natural pools, and in the next video, we're going to see the rest of all of that. We're going to drive through all of Yellowstone, look at Old Faithful, all of the geysers, all this fun stuff. Then we're going to continue, and there's a lot more nature in this park. There's some really cool stuff that I didn't even know, but we're driving past it, we just saw something, we stopped by, it looked interesting. So we tried it out. So there's some fun nature in the beginning, and then some really cool locations that we visit at the end. And I don't know, altogether it was a fun trip. But this is the end of part 1. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far through this horribly long video, I'm shocked because it's a lot longer than I thought it would be. This is about half the trip, so you're getting, what, 4 or 5 days worth of video. I tried to condense it down as much as possible, but this is what I turned out with. Anyway, that's part 1. Part 2 will be coming out soon, and then I'll be making more regular videos after that. Bye-bye.
If I said that was the end of the video, I lied. I'll be tacking on this little end card just to let you know that I'm consistently working on new projects. Mostly programming and games, but I'll be trying to be a little bit more open and transparent about what's going on by making more videos like this. And if you'd like to support my games or my work, please feel free to check out my Patreon or come chat with me on Telegram or Discord and give me your thoughts. I have a lot of neat projects and pieces of work that I really just have no clue how to showcase, so feel free to stop by and say hi. Thank you. Goodbye.